Hey, what's up? I'm the Cartoon-theorist YT. While this episode was mainly about the Day of Unity, it was also about King, the relationships between characters, and King's sacrifice. This episode has many hidden details, but I've picked out what I consider the most important. With that said, let's start the show. Number 1. The collector uses a glass circle to see and communicate with Belos, just like Belos does to communicate with the collector. Number 2. When everyone's palismans bring Alador, Amity, Hunter, and Gus food, you can see inside the crate a purple apple. Number 3. The bread Hunter ate disappears. This is an animation error. Number 4. There are a lot of background characters from previous episodes that we see in this episode. For example, the grandmother from Season 1, Episode 17, Wing It Like Witches. I love the scene from that episode where she tells her grandson, "You should be more like Basha." Number 5. Adrian tells Ida disguised as Rain not to comment about his appearance. This is because he doesn't have a concealment stone. Number 6. For fans who believe Rain is the spy that Kikimura mentioned, you'd be wrong. When Rain gets captured, you can see cuts and bruises on them. This shows they tried to fight back. Number 7. The real spy is Steve. Why, you ask? Well, where is he in this episode? Bet you didn't think about that. Number 8. We watch from the perspective of King, and while the audio is hard to hear, we can hear Amity say, "We need to go to the head. Luce may be in trouble." Number 9. After Luce puts his sigil on Belos, he turns into his ultimate form. We saw this form in Hollow Mind as it's made up of the palismans. Number 10. Speaking of Hollow Mind, we finally see all the dead skulls of the previous Golden Guards that we saw in Emperor Belos' mind. Number 11. Even more about Hollow Mind. Gus makes Emperor Belos relive all his bad memories. We see the paintings from Hollow Mind flash right before his eyes. Number 12. King has to do a pinky swear to let the collector out. The collector is like a child, so this makes sense as to how he'd be let out, because this is a thing children do to show they'll keep their promises. Number 13. King's tooth becomes black. This is an animation error. Number 14. In Miss Nucetta's kitchen, there's a newspaper that reads, "Girl stuck in Frobo Land." Hoax? This is a reference to Amphibia. In fact, it has a picture of Anne. Finally, number 15. A drop of Belos' mud falls onto Hunter and slithers behind him. While most fans may be wondering if it came to the human realm with him, I have the answer. All we see in the credits is the house connected to the portal door. Also, drops of mysterious glue hit the ground and the door, which closes it. But logically, how can raindrops close the door? Well, that's because it's not a raindrop, it's a piece of Belos. Well, that's all my details. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What'd you think of this finale? Do you think they could have done anything better? What did I miss? Let me know, and with that said, stay tuned.